Well, here we are at the urban Cooper Hawk nest, Renton, Washington. And this one here is going to preen up the feathers. It's a cloudy morning. It's been raining all night pretty much. So I assume our Cooper Hawk is trying to dry off and get the feathers all preened up and cleaned up. We just finished a few movies on the prairie falcon. We did a project on the Yakima River, so we're now going to concentrate on our Cooper Hawks, and we're very excited about having this one posing in his favorite tree for us. Now we know the Cooper's eggs have hatched now because it's that time of year, but we're trying to decide if this is the male or female in the tree, so I'll run the movie for a while and hopefully we'll be able to figure it out. Well, like I say, it's a cloudy day. It's raining most of the night. So this bird here is taking the opportunity to clean up. And we enjoy every time we see it. Now, we know where the nest is, and we're going to have to hike in when it's sunny and dry and try to make some movies of the youngsters. They should be fairly good size now. They're getting on there about 3 weeks old, I would think, so, or maybe a little bit better. But it's difficult to make a movie when it's raining, so we have to find a day where it's nice and sunny and hike into the nest and be able to make some movies and photos of them. Anyway, this one here just a preening up, sitting in the tree, and this is a perch. It's maybe 50, 100 yards from the nest. And the nest is all hidden, of course, in the trees and in a big fir tree. There's nice growth through there, a lot of mature trees, and that's where they live. Every year they come back. And they get urbanized. They don't care about lawn mowing, cars, music. They just sit up here and go into the woods, do their hunting, raise their young, and that's it. But anyway, it's doing under the wing there. Silhouetted on that limb pretty good. I'm shooting with my camcorder with a doubler lens on it. It's a 1.7 doubler. I could pull it in more, but this for this distance is about as good as I can get it. But anyway, little guy here is having a great time preening. This spring has been fairly wet. It's I think it's wetter than normal because I usually get out and get several good movies and for a couple days in a row, but it's like I say, it's been so rainy here that haven't had the opportunity. And then of course we had the other project. And I see the wind's picking up a little bit now. You can see it swaying just slightly, the tree. But we concentrated our efforts over in central Washington on a prairie falcon eyrie. That was a very good project. We started early in the spring from the time they had the eggs, and we filmed when a couple of days after the eggs had hatched, and all the time right up to where they flew out of the nest. So you can find that series on YouTube, just RHM Prairie, and that'll come up. There's several good movies on that. That's a kind of a whole sequence if you go by the dates. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on this Cooper Hawk here. I'm trying to decide if it's the male or female, and I can't tell. I know the female's a little bigger, but earlier in the season we had a subadult chase a crow away, and we thought that the female was one that made it up to have the kind of the juvenile plumage, you know, and I'm waiting for her to turn around to see, or if she has the orange chest here, she might be a fully mature one. But yeah, we're trying to see what the situation is there. So we're kind of anxious about that. We're wondering about that for a month or better now. But anyway, this Cooper Hawk sitting up here getting everything squared away. And it's kind of funny because they have roosters and chickens on both sides. I mean, they're fairly distance away, but you can hear them crow. So, you know, they don't bother the chickens. I'm sure if there was a little chick, they would get it if they had the opportunity. But I'm hoping the people that have the chickens are not too anxious about a chicken hawk. You know what I mean? I don't want them injuring these birds. They'll do what these birds do. But they seem to always bring in just regular small birds and stuff. They don't seem to be bothering the chickens at all. So, and this is my second year watching this pair here. Well, it looks like he's really enjoying. Got the hackles up. So we got the tail and did the wings now. I may come back when it's a little sunnier and we'll see what happens. So, enjoy the video.